good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. This is Friday night potluck, buddy. I ain't got nothing special. I ain't gonna be long. I'm just coming in here to give y'all a shout out tonight. Man, I tell you, we really got to stop being afraid of each other. We really do. Um, it's almost embarrassing to know that folk are afraid even when they agree with what you're doing. They still afraid to support it financially. I'm, you know, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. I'm trying to understand it because, your talk is just that talk. It has no relevance of value whatsoever. And I guess you think I'm supposed to be impressed because you tell me you agree with my statement, but you're not trying to help me promote it. You're not trying to help me be successful with it. See, what people fail to realize, man, if I garner any kind of success with this sign, I gotta tell the story and talk about the sign. The sign is a part of the story. That message is a part of the story. I cannot tell my story and not talk about what made me successful and what I had to go through to get there. You see, rarely do you get a chance to see a person start from the bottom and work their way up. You usually catch them midway up, up high. You rarely do you see them start from the bottom and build their way up, make a name for themselves, get a reputation for themselves. Rarely do you see that. And people take that for granted. They actually take it for granted. And what I've been trying to show them from the ground floor, how you build a brand. You know, I got people right now that think because they see me behind Steve Bannon, Roger Stone, Peter Navarro, that I support them guys. Man, that's some history that's only gonna happen once in my lifetime. And I got to be a part of it. My feelings ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm trying to be a part of history. So my great 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 grandchildren can look and say, look, that great granddaddy is right there. There he is right there. That's my great granddaddy. See, that's what I want Mike to say. There he is right there. That's my great grandfather. That's what I want them to be able to say. You see, leave a legacy, man. And people act like they don't understand that. Maybe they don't. But that's all I'm trying to do, man. Leave a legacy for my seed to be proud of. That's all I'm trying to do. And I get put down for that. for even thinking like that. I'm crazy. Something wrong with me. Because I'm trying to leave a legacy for my children, children's children. That's what I'm trying to do. I ain't robbing nobody. I ain't stealing from nobody. I ain't cheating nobody. Man, I'm using my God-given creativity to build my stuff that I have. I ain't copying from nobody. I ain't trying to duplicate nobody. I went out and created my own. That's what I did. I created my own. See, so, and most of these people, the tours you go and say, you don't know who created that. When you take a tour with me, you're riding with the creator of the tour. I'm the one that created it. Came up with the idea, with the route. And people look at me like, I'm begging. I mean, I'm trying to still figure it out. And in the meantime, you know, all of these people come around with the bullshit, the clowns, to let's get funky, they getting paid. And I'm trying to preserve some history that's just dying on the vines because ain't nobody using it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to preserve some history that's dying on the vines because ain't nobody using it. And so, to keep my head above water, man, I gotta go sit in front of the White House with my sign, play some music, some national anthems, so I can get some donations. So I can keep my head above water. That's how I keep my head above water. And a lot of times I'm down there, man, and people, act like I'm supposed to do it for free. Sit there, enjoy it, take their videos, do all of that. Thank you. No problem. Do it hurt? Yes. Is it disappointing? Yes. Nobody seems to see. Man, DC, listen, DC needs its own Black History Museum. We got so much Black history right here in Washington, D.C. that's just dying on the vines that, you know, nobody's using it. You can go to some of these cities right now that's struggling, that's having a tourism issue, and you can create some Black history tours in those towns. What's going on, Bernie? How you doing, brother? You can create some Black history tours in those towns and create revenue, tourism. People gonna come, they're gonna visit, and they're gonna spend money. And what do you want people to do? Come to your city, visit your city, spend money. That's what you want. DC should be the friendliest city in the world. Why? Because people come to us to spend money. They come to us to spend money because we the nation's capital. And these motherfucking stupid ass niggas, that's what I said, niggas, scaring them away with their stupid shit, scaring people away. And see, they don't give a shit, but it's hurting everybody. It's hurting everybody. Everybody is being in the hotels, stores, everybody. Transit, everybody's because ain't nobody coming. They scared. They scared. See, that's the story these dumb fucks don't get. Man, you're scaring away money. And that's why you're going out here. See, if you wasn't scaring the money away, you wouldn't have to go out here and be robbing and stealing and carjacking. Cause money would be all around you. But your dumb ass, you too stupid to see that. It's just that simple, man. And see, and here's the catch 22. See, if you really reach out here and try to help some of these young black kids, now you pro-black and you anti-white. And white people scared of these kids anyway. They scared of them. But when somebody trying to help them, they want to put them down. Oh, you again? No, motherfucker. I'm trying to help us all. But you too stupid to see that. You too stupid to see it. I had a girl call me up. And I'm gonna help you. I help you with your tools and this and that. And I said, okay. So my intuition say, send us some of the photos of some of the stuff you've been doing. Let her know, that you're doing some other stuff too. And she emailed me back and said she was confused. So what are you confused about? She said, well, yesterday you was a black man. And now I see you behind these insurrectionists. I said, that's what you see? Block her motherfucking number. Block her number. That's what you see? I don't need you around me. Those events only happen once in a lifetime. Whether my feelings ain't got shit to do with history. That event on Peter Navarro ain't gonna go to jail no more in my lifetime. Not the way from what he did. See, Steve, all them moments done passed. They gone. I can't go back and get them, but I'm already a part of it. And you can't see that, but all you see is who I'm standing behind. And man, I'm a part of history. And I done put myself in history. I'll be dead and gone, rotten, dirt. And my great-great-grandchildren still be saying, God, there is granddaddy right there. Look, that's how he did that. You see, and people gonna be surprised, man. How many folk know this sign? People take it for granted. See, the best thing I could have done when I was there, okay, was the best thing. Man, I'm talking about when I started playing national anthems, that's the best decision I've made in front of the White House. Why? Because every time I play a national anthem, that camera is pointed my way. And my message is going back wherever I'm playing, that's where the message is going back to. Man, I might be an international star and don't even know it. I'm serious. I might be an international star and don't even know it. From sitting there playing them national anthems in front of the White House. And when I do that, not only do I get my message all over the world, I get my brand all over the world. Just like that. Because I chose the right spot. Not only did I choose the right spot, I chose something that forces them to interact with me. See, I could go down there, see, if I'm just playing regular music, they don't have to interact with me. But when I play their national anthem, now I done made it personal. See, I done made it personal now. When I play their national anthem, I don't care who you might can't even speak English, but you understand your national anthem. And you know you in front of the White House. You see, I'm telling you, man, I stumbled onto an idea and it's going to blow up. You watch. It's going to blow up. That idea going to blow up. And you're going to have people that saw me and didn't appreciate what they saw when they saw it. And I'll never get that chance again. Never get it again. I ain't gonna see. This is what I be trying to tell people. I'm not gonna always be sitting here in front. One day, man, I'm gonna be too busy to sit down in front of that White House and play music. I'm gonna be out making some real money. I'm gonna be out making me some real money, traveling all over the world. That's right, traveling all over the world, making some real money. I won't be sitting in front of the White House. The White House will be a memory. And everybody that's got a picture of it, man, y'all have something special. Because I ain't going to always be there. And see, one thing my grandmama told me, baby, and this just way, man, my grandmama, we called her Macola, okay? And Macola was a snuff dipper, Garrett snuff. It's like a little fine powder. And you take it and put it down between your lip, you know, and it's almost like tobacco, okay, but it's powder. And she had a spit cup with some tissue in the bottom. And sometimes when she spit, she missed the cup, okay? Now you got snuff all over your cup. Well, my cousin there didn't like to drive my grandmama nowhere because every time they always had to clean up the spit. But see, what they didn't know was when they took her somewhere, she always gave you a full tank of gas and put a little change in your pocket. Okay? So whenever she had to go, baby, can you, yes ma'am, what time you ready? Let's go. And I'm driving along and my grandmama said, baby, whenever they looking at you, you give them fuckers something to see. I said, what you say? What you say, McCory? She spit in that cup. She said, when them fuckers looking at you, you give them something to see. I said, yes, ma'am. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Hey, man, let's go. Let's go, brother. This is the time. Hey, man, this is the time to start dreaming. This is a new moon, y'all. This is, today is the beginning of a new moon. And some of y'all need to be putting some positive energy into this atmosphere instead of all that worry and doubt and unbelief. Man, put some of your dreams out into the universe and see what comes back to you. And you're going to get teased. You think, wait a minute, hold on. Let me show you something. You think they don't uh, you sure can. It sure can. It sure can. You're absolutely right. Man, look, this is 2000. This is African tabletop. First showroom of its kind. 2622 Georgia Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. All right? This 2000, 23 years ago, I opened up this showroom. Okay? And When they shut down, when the world was shut down, African Tabletop came back to me again. I bought the domain name, and the guy that designed this dinnerware is dead. May he rest in peace. And you know what? Since I'm talking about him, um, the room they moved me to is his birthday. The room they moved me to is his birthday. It sure is. That's his birthday. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. But so anyway, African Tabletop came back to me again. And I bought it. I bought the domain name. And that $1,500 stimulus check that we got, man, I went and had me some dinnerware design. And you know, my factory is in Ohio. And people laugh at me. Now see, let me tell you something. See, one of the things that one of the idea that I this is a 2-in-1 set here. Okay? This is the male design. This is the female design. So you got 2 plates and you have 2 saucers. And of course you got a bowl and you got a cup. Okay, now the one mistake that I made with this design is I should have took this stripe and put it up here. And the reason I should have put it up here is because it could hide lipstick. See, this white don't hide lipstick, but this color will. Okay? And man, I just had my dinnerware design. I just had my dinnerware design. That's what I did. I just went and had my dinnerware design. Got a design. So why not? Why not? Just go and quit and see. And this is the first pamphlet that I had right here. This is all the dinnerware, all the dishes I used to sell, all the stuff I used to sell. This is a Kwanzaa set right here. These are the sets. And this guy, like I said, he's dead now. But the Bible. Mess this up. But that's it, though. See, and now this is when I was first trying to figure out. I was just figuring out then how to do this. I wasn't sure. I didn't have no stick. I just folded the sign up, jumped on the train, and went up to New York. And this is a split second right here that I was able to catch DCBlackTours.com in the background. Now, see, and it's all about position. All right? It's all about position. And see, here's the important thing about this. See, first of all, you have to pay attention to what direction all the cameras are pointing into. That's the direction you want to get in. Whatever way, when you walk up on the scene and you see all the cameras, let me give you an example. Man, if you go back and look at, okay, here I got an example right here. Position is everything. position is everything. This is Roger Stone right here. Okay, when I saw his car pull up, I got in position, and I just got in the middle. Man, I bum rushed his. I took this position right. Right now, this is his lawyer is asking me would I move, and you know, hey, here's the thing. Look, right here, his lawyer is asking me would I. You see the look on my. And plus, I ain't have my glasses either. I was irritated because I didn't have my damn glasses. And this joke asking me, can I move? Hell no, I ain't moving. No, I ain't moving. And let me show you. Look, we walking out. I'm right behind Roger Stone. I took that position. I took it. They ain't give it. And see, people think that, oh, Roger Stone no, he ain't invite me. I took that. I took it. That's what I did. Now, and see, and let me show you. Now here he is coming out of court. Okay, you see where I am. I'm already waiting on him. He got to come to me now. You see, he's coming to me, and I'm already in the shop. Everybody pointing their camera my way, and that's what you got to do. See, when Peter Navarro came down to the courthouse, I just took my spot. You got to position yourself, man, and you can't be scared. Look, listen. Look, here's Mike Flynn. Mike Flynn is his wife is getting out the car. You see, there's the marshal right there. Okay? I ain't trying to go past him because then it's going to be some shit. Okay? But you see me waiting because when he take off, I'm right behind him. That's who I'm behind. But in the meantime, you see, I'm in position. I'm in position waiting, buddy. And that's what you see. That's what I'm telling you. These moments only last sometimes a split second, and you can't be standing there scratching your ass, doubting and wondering. No, man, jump in there and see. When I first started going down to the courthouse, they used to crop me out bad. They cropped me out bad. And one day, it was real cold. And the Lord said, take some coffee and donuts down there to him. And I went to the bakery and got 2 dozen donuts and 2 boxes of coffee. Almost $50. And went down to the courthouse. I said, hey, y'all, here's some coffee and some donuts. They said, what? For us? Yes. And look how often you see me on TV now. They don't crop me out no more. They don't crop me out. Because I went down there and I got on the good side. And you look at MSNBC and CNN, shoot. I'm on there all the time, buddy. All the time. They run something. You're going to either see my message or you're going to see my brand, Truth Conductor. One of the two. And they both work. They both work. Google Truth Conductor. It works. Okay? So there's a method. I told y'all. Repetition has to be Your best friend. Let me say that again. Repetition has to be your best friend. Why is that true, conductor? Because most people eat wrong, and the nervous system can't take no pressure. And repetition to them is pressure. See, you annoying them. You getting on their nerve. Man, I keep telling y'all, there's a story in the Bible about this woman who kept going back for the judge before the judge for justice. And the judge told her, I don't believe in God. I don't even believe in your God. But I'm going to give you what you want so you can leave me the hell alone. That story's in the Bible. And he gave her what she wanted. Now, why is that story in the Bible? Because if you keep being persistent and keep knocking, see, adversity guards the door to success. Closer you get to success, the more your life gonna get turned upside down. To see, do you really want it? And when you keep knocking on the door of success, eventually it's gonna open up and let you in. Because you can't be discouraged. See? Your nervous system ain't weak. You got a lot of people that are not successful because they got a weak nervous system. They can't take no pressure. Can't take no pressure. And when you get out here in life and you trying to make a difference, you trying to pull yourself up out of this, all right, Bernie, man, you got to be able to take some pressure. That's what you're gonna have to get used to. Being able to balance, get under that load, so you can carry it. Cause once you get under it, you got it. And that's the challenge. Most folk don't know how to get under that load. All right. Hey, I hope I said something for somebody to use. Man, listen. Trust your intuition. If you don't know your intuition, what it sounds like, what the voice sounds, this is a good time to start trying to get to know your intuition. See, when God tell you something, it ain't destructive, it ain't illegal, it's not harmful. See, when God tell you something, that's how you know the difference. Bernie! Man, thank you, man. Thank you for my brother sent me another $20. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. One day I'm gonna be able to bless you, boy. One day I'm working on something. I got a little formula I discovered, and if the formula works on one thing, it'll work on everything. So I've been trying it out on a lot of different things. That same formula is supposed to work. So I'm working on some stuff. I got some. I'm telling you, I'm working on some stuff. I look forward to the day that I can take $500,000 and just spread it all across my bed and tell my wife, now get in it. Get in there. Get in that money, girl. Get in there. That's where I want you, in that money. Man, can you imagine? You rolling around You rolling around having fun and all that money, man. Shoot, that's what I look. That's what I dream about. I ain't lying, man. I want to put me $500,000 on my bed and throw my wife in it. Get in here, girl. Come on. Hey, if you're gonna dream, dream big. That's all I can say. If you're gonna dream, dream big. Why not? See, a lot of y'all out here trying to reinvent the wheel instead of making what you have work. You know, I mean, make what you have work, man. Cause you know that when you go out here and you start over, man, you got to get to learn somebody, and you're gonna find out a lot of people ain't who they pretend. They pretend to be one thing, and they got a hidden agenda, and you can't even pick it up. And they got a hidden agenda, and they everything that you think you would have wanted, because that's the role they play. You got people out here experts at playing roles. Let me say that again. Man, you got people out here that are experts at playing roles. They ain't sincere. That's the only way they know how to survive. Is pretend. Be something that ain't. That's why they got to have all this makeup and all these material possessions. Because they empty inside. They think all of that stuff is going to make them whole. And it don't. Because they ain't happy with themselves. And in order to be happy with yourself, man, you have to know who you are. And most people don't know who they are. As a, as you know, as the average person, who are you? Oh, I'm a good person. What does that mean? You know, what does that mean? Who are you? That's what that and see, and this is the thing that a lot of people gonna have to come to grips with who they are, because they are pretending to be one thing, and in reality they something else. Let me tell y'all something. Listen to me. You know, if you really pay attention to people and you watch them, folk will tell you who they are. And all you got to do is just watch and pay attention. And they'll show you who they are. Just pay attention. They'll tell you who they are. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because you can't hide it 100%. All them freaky people, if you really pay attention to them and the way they dress, something about their walk, the way they dress, the way they present themselves, something. If you're familiar with that trait, you're going to see that trait. And you're going to know, aha, there's a freak over here. And they walk just a straight lace and everything. Because you got so many people that are pretending to be something that they aren't. Because they don't know who they are. And they don't even know how to find out who they are. You know, um, if first of all, if your ideas are not growing in your mind, they're dead. Let me say that again. If your ideas are not growing in your mind, they're dead. What do you mean, true conductor? See, when an idea presents itself, first of all, it's going to come in the finished form. It's going to show you, man, if you embrace me, look what I can do for you. It ain't going to show you the hazards. It ain't going to show you the disappointments, the roadblocks, none of that. Gamer, what's going on? It ain't going to show you none of that. It's just going to show you what it can do for you. Now, you got to create the path to get to what you see. Okay? And that's where the rubber meets the road. When you try, oh man, I got a fruit fly here. I got it too. I got it. I got that joker. I don't know how you got in here, but you did now. I forgot where it was now. Anyway, I forgot. I had a senior moment. I'll come up with it. But that's it. That's it, y'all. All right. So this is just a Friday night potluck to get on. And let me show y'all something. Like, they had this guy to escape in Pennsylvania. And he was out there for a couple of weeks. They could have been had that boy. But they used that time to implement and to experiment with some new stuff. They need a real live moment when they trying to test out some stuff, to work out some stuff. And to see the longer he out, the more money they can put a request in that they need. Because again, see, they're operating on fear of people being afraid. And when people are afraid, they'll do anything that you want because they are afraid. They could have been caught that boy. That's how come. See, if they couldn't, why all them want to pose with it? That's the telltale sign that they was playing with him. Because now, if you really wanted him, he'd be dead. And you say he got a rifle, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. So that's that. And like the guy that escaped in D.C., they ain't found him yet. They got 30,000 on his head. Somebody gonna turn him in. Somebody gonna turn him in. He got $30,000 on his head. You see? And he might not get caught alive. He might not get caught alive. He might not get caught alive. If they catch him, he might not get caught alive. See, so that's the difference, y'all. All right? All right. Hey, man, anybody got any questions for me? Before I get out of here, I got Saturday in Proverbs tomorrow. I hope y'all can join me. We're going to go through, I'm going through the book of Proverbs. I started on the 11th. I'm going to the 11th of October. Okay? It's a month in Proverbs. So I'll be doing Proverbs tomorrow morning. All right? Tomorrow is my Sabbath. Of course, y'all know I don't work on Saturdays. I don't do nothing but sleep and break bread, share a little word with y'all, and get back in the bed. Man, some some of y'all should try this. Some of the best sleep in the world you can get is on a Saturday. I'm talking about some of the best sleep in the world. That when you ain't got to do nothing, and see, and I'm gonna tell y'all, if Saturday is the Sabbath, why should God come back on any other day that He know y'all ain't gonna be looking for Him? The world, man, on a Sunday as the Sabbath, and that's the first day of the week. Look at your calendar. If Sunday was the Sabbath, why is it the first day of the week on your calendar? Why is that? Think about that for a minute. Your calendar don't start with Monday. It starts with Sunday. And every time in your life is judged by that calendar. You go by the dates. Doctor, whatever doctor that you got to go see for that date, you're going to follow a calendar. When you have something that you got to do, you're going to follow a calendar. That calendar is different from your worship. Why? Why is your calendar different from the way you worship? And the way you worship is wrong. But you follow your calendar for everything else. But you won't follow it for when you worship, when you're supposed to serve God. See, so all of these Christians that's talking about Jesus, and you out washing your car or doing your shopping or in the mall or doing whatever you do on Saturday, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Because God ain't got no blessing on Sunday. He got it on Saturday. All right? All right, man. I see y'all. I'm out of here.